Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I planned this video for my Black History Month series, and honestly last week work just got so busy I didn't even have time to film it. But I do think it's a super interesting topic of discussion, so I decided I'm still going to cover it. This video is dedicated to 5 Black African players who've achieved great things in European football. I think European football has seen its fair share of legends across the 7 continents, so sit back and let's reminisce on the golden moments that these 5 legends from Africa have given us. My list is in no particular order, by the way. Enjoy the video and let's get into it. First up, Kanu Nwankwo. Now, Kanu is an icon in his own right. He deserves an undebatable spot amongst the top 5 African players in European football. His early career in Europe, it saw him lift a Champions League trophy. That was with Ajax in 1995. Kanu later joined Arsenal in 1999 and experienced an incredibly successful run, joining Wenger's team for an invincible season. As an Arsenal cult hero, Kanu might not have been, the one that scored the most goals, but the quality of his goals were worth making highlight reels worldwide. He scored 30 goals in 119 caps, closing them off with his popular 2-finger celebration. He won African Footballer of the Year in 96 and 99. Kanu's skills led him to successful performances even on the international stage with Nigeria. His collection of trophies and contributions, they span across every facet of European football, which I think is worth celebrating. Next up, let's talk about George Weah. Now, George Weah is actually the current president of Liberia. Now, before politics, you will remember his career as a professional footballer. His career was not just any ordinary run-of-the-mill story. Weah is widely regarded as one of the greatest African players of all time, so here's why he's worth highlighting in this Black History Month series. As a striker, this Liberian legend easily qualifies as the most complete forward of the 90s. His performances saw him superbly tearing through the defences of opposition teams as he played for clubs like PSG, Monaco and AC Milan as well. His striking abilities made him a force to be reckoned with for anyone that came his way. He won the Champions League top scorer in the 94-95 season, and Weah showcased top performances in the highest stage of football, eventually netting himself a well-deserved Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year award as well. His plethora of awards include an FA Cup, Ligue 1 trophy, Coupe de France, African Footballer of the Year 3 times, UEFA Champions League top scorer, and many, many more individual honours. Incredible achievements for an incredible player. Next up on the list, Samuel Etoile. I feel he's often brought up in discussions surrounding the best African player of the century, and rightly so. Etoile began his professional career in Real Madrid with a relatively uneventful run. It wasn't until his time at Mallorca when he actually began to garner attention within the league. I feel Etoile left his mark in Europe thanks to his sort of creative playing style, and it was really entertaining for fans and the club as well. Naturally, this led to a rise towards stardom that garnered attention worldwide. And I have to mention his personality. I mean, he was known to be a larger-than-life character, and I honestly believe that Etoile can easily be considered the GOAT among Africa's players in Europe. With 3 UEFA Champions League titles with Barcelona and also with Internacional, he also earned multiple individual awards, and this was largely from his really successful run in European clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Inter as well, and also Chelsea. So in total, his run in Europe saw him leave with 293 club goals in 587 appearances. Remarkable stuff. Next up, I have to talk about Didier Drogba again, a true legend on and off the pitch. And as you know, Drogba sported a hugely successful run as striker for Chelsea. I believe the Ivorian earned his place as the highest scoring African in the Premier League. That feat alone really requires a unique level of commitment and skill that's really, really hard to find. Drogba enjoyed a trophy-laden time at Chelsea, which included 3 Premier League titles and a Champions League victory as well. With 104 Premier League goals and 275 career goals, Drogba cannot be underrated when discussing the contributions of African players to European football. I feel Drogba's style of play was uniquely all-rounded. You know, his qualities included physical strength, ball retention, speed, ability in the air, and powerfully accurate strikes. Also, his free kick ability was really something special. And at crucial moments, I believe that he was actually one of the most reliable footballers ever. During those big games, he holds a goal-scoring club record at Chelsea, actually, with 10 goals in 10 finals, with 10 trophies. I mean, talk about consistency. The last player we're going to talk about is, of course, Yaya Toure. Formerly a striker, Toure enjoyed most of his career success actually in the centre of the pitch as a midfielder, and he often switched between offensive and defensive styles depending on, the nature of the match. And his influence actually began when he joined Manchester City after a rather uneventful spell at Barcelona under the management of Pep Guardiola, actually. And he was easily the most important part of City's first 2 Premier League trophy wins, I think. He was also the second midfielder to score 20 goals within a single Premier League season, and that was in 2014. So after Pep Guardiola joined City, it was only a matter of time actually before Toure left the club. However, he was still able to secure one more league title in 2018, and in my opinion, Toure at the highlight of his career was arguably the best midfielder in the world. He showcased a superbly high level of box-to-box play. What a player! Well, there you go. These 5 African players are easily recognisable as legends in European football, displaying skills and mastery at the highest level of football, and their achievements are worthy of discussion. Well, not even discussion, celebration. So who do you think I've missed out? Do comment below and let me know. This is my last video of the Black History Month series, so I hope you've enjoyed watching them. If you did, hit the like button, and I've linked the other videos from this series in the description box below. The series was brought to you by Kit Bag, so do check out their collections on the link below as well. I've also left you a discount code. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more football content, and I'll see you lot in the next video. Bye!